Felipe S.
Drum on the beat.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Bob, aka Bob Can Cut, and I'm back with another tutorial for y'all today. I'm just picking it out. He gonna be cutting it down to a 1.5, which y'all can see right now. Using the 1.5 guard, cutting it down. This right here gonna be a low taper. Okay, right here we're just setting in our first guideline. We're gonna start on this back taper. Just setting in that ball guideline right at the bottom of the ear. That's a good reference point if you just starting out. Use the bottom of the earlobe as your first guideline reference point. Okay, right here we got our clipper open, setting in our next guideline about 1 inch. And what we're gonna be doing on this back taper, we're gonna be setting all the guidelines in first, then taking them out. Just to show y'all just a different way of doing it. Okay, we got our first guideline set in with our clipper open. Then we're gonna come back with our 1 guard open and set in another guideline about 1 inch. And after we get finished setting these guidelines in, we're gonna start to take them out. It's my 1 guard open. Make them about the same width, about 1 inch. After we get finished with that, we're gonna jump to our biggest guard, which is gonna be the 3 guard since I cut it down to the 1.5. Start with that 3 guard open. Not trying to set in another guideline, but just removing the bulk at the top. That's all you're doing with that 3 guard. Then I close that 3 guard. Just do the same thing. Start working my way back down through the fade. Okay, here go my 2 guard open. Just blending out this top into the bulk. Then we go 2 guard closed. Close my 2 guard up right there. And just watch how it starts coming together. Two guard close. Here go my 1.5 guard open. And this right here is gonna blend this together. Start with it open, then halfway, then close with that 1.5 guard. There I go halfway. Just flicking at the line. That's all you doing, just flicking at the line, trying to get it to blend in together. Then I close that 1.5. Just going right where I left off with it, halfway.
Drum on the beat.
I know it might look like the fade is high, but wait till the end, you'll see that it's not. Then I come back with my 1 guard closed, and all I'm doing is just soften this line up so I can come back with my half guard. That's my 1 guard closed. I'm just flicking at the line, softening it up so I can come back with my half guard. Okay, right here I got my half guard open, and I'm gonna work it to close. Just blending these 2 panels together, blending this line out. There I go halfway, just using my corners, flicking at the line. back taper came out extra clean. I notice I'm starting to set in my guidelines more. I just like the way the fade is balanced and gradient. Then I come back with my clipper closed and I'm just tapping at that bottom line, just knocking it up just a little bit. And as I go up, all I do is just open my clipper up just a little bit more each time I go up and blend these two panels together. Just open it just a little bit as you go up, and it should blend it together. I didn't get my little detail work that I did, but as y'all can see, that taper came out pretty clean. Okay, we're gonna jump into this side taper. I like to do I'm starting out, I like to do a pre-line up. I'm sorry about the focus, but it's gonna come in a minute. But I like to just do a pre-line up so I can see where I want to put the fade in and keep them lines dark. Somebody previously had pushed them back, so we're gonna try to fix that. As y'all can see, that vertical bar. I think I got my camera set too low, so I'm gonna get back in the shop and I'm gonna fix the angle on it. I think I gotta bring it up just a little bit higher so my shoulder won't be in the way, and I think that might fix that autofocus problem. But yeah, we just doing a pre-line up so we can make sure when we doing this taper that we're keeping it in the right spot. I think doing a pre-line up helps out a whole lot. Now,
get off the field.
just doing that C cup, and them detailers hitting, as y'all can see. Y'all know what I'm gonna say. I advise y'all to grab a pair of them. Okay, right here we sitting in our first guideline, and we're not gonna set in our guidelines on the side. What we're gonna do is just do a down fade. Start with your clipper open, setting in that first guideline about 1 inch. See how I'm setting it in real soft, just flicking out at the top. You set that guideline in real soft so it'll be easy to take out, and then I put my clipper halfway. Then I close it just to blend that panel in. And like I said, on the back we set our guidelines in, but on the side I don't really think it's a whole bunch of room to set guidelines in, so I just down fade on my side tapers. So just like the back, I start with my 3 guard. Not really trying to set in a guideline, just removing the buck at the top. See, I close it up quickly. It's my 3 guard closed. We just gonna work our way to our smallest guard. So my 2 open. As y'all can see, I'm just using straight corner, just using that right corner. I got my 2 guard closed. I think low tapers are real quick and easy to do. I got my 1.5 guard. Want y'all to pay close attention how I'm just using that right corner. That's all I'm using. It's just that right corner. Then I close it. Just staying right in between that C cup and the ear. Just stay right in between that area. when you're doing the low taping. After I get finished with that 1.5 guard, I put my 1 guard on, just using that right corner. Then I go halfway, then I go closed. And I really think just because I flicked out so much with the clipper open setting in that first guideline, I didn't really need the half guard. Y'all can see it's pretty much blended together. Just gonna go back and hit it with a few different guards, do some cleanup. I'm gonna move to the other side.
Get off the field.
That's me turning them, making sure I'm looking in the mirror as I cut, so I can see the dark spots. You always want to make sure you use that mirror. Throw my 1.5 guard back on. Still just using that corner. I seen a little bit of bulk at the top. So y'all see I just lighten up my touch a little bit to get it to blend out. Just lighten it up. Go back halfway. And then remove it. Okay, we're gonna speed this side up. What you do to one side, you're gonna do to the other. So I'm just doing that pre-line up. Well, I really just did the line up. Come back and hit it a few more times after I hit it with the enhancements and stuff like that. My clipper open, same steps, halfway then close. Start with that 3 guard, work it from open to close. Come back with that 2 guard. What we're doing is just down fade. We're working from my biggest guard to our smallest guard. That's all we're doing. Just using the corner of your clipper. Here go my 1.5. Open to close. Here go my 1 guard. And it's I think a lot of y'all know the hair don't grow the same on each side. On this side it grew going like towards the back. So I had to get behind the ear a little bit. Okay, we're gonna start with this back line up. Brought out the Babyliss forward. Hit this neckline. Y'all can see that taper came out extra clean. If y'all haven't, I want y'all to try them steps out on that back taper and let me know how it turned out. Gonna line up this right side. Just a nice low taper, easy haircut to do. As y'all can see, that enormous cowlick in the front. He told me I was the only one able to get that hairline straight. Since I already did the lineup, we're just gonna come back with the enhancements and we're just gonna tap it a little bit just to get them vertical bars to show up. Where he was pushed back out a little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot. We ain't gonna try to cover that cowlick up either. We're just gonna tap it just to get a little line to show in front of it. See that? think I'm gonna do this tutorial over one more time, record it, see how it look after his hair grow back in and stuff like that. But we really getting near the end of the video. Hope y'all like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and hit it with the razor. Help my channel grow. And I appreciate y'all for watching. Just a nice low taper. Nothing special. I think somebody asked me to do a low taper tutorial. So here y'all go. Sorry about the neck strip, man. He wouldn't stay still, so just keep on moving. And that's the cut. Like I said, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Comment what tutorials, what type of videos y'all want to see. I got one in the chamber for y'all.